Hello, esteemed judges, fellow commentators, and distinguished audience. You all must have eaten tempeh, right? And tempeh is made from soybeans, right? Now, imagine you're someone who have been selling tempeh in the traditional market for years. Every morning, you have to sell the tempeh whatever the condition. But one morning, you suddenly find your soybeans haven't made it into tempeh. What do you think you can possibly do in that situation? Good morning, everyone. I'm Maritza from SMPN 3 Pati, and today I want to explore the transformative power of reframing, the tool that can reshape our perceptions and unlock our full potential. There are so many things that we can reframe in our life, and in this opportunity, I want to talk about how to reframe your failure by delivering a speech titled Reframing Brings Change to Your Life. Have you ever found yourself stuck in a situation or challenges that seem insurmountable? But I want to tell you here that the key to overcoming these obstacles lies not in changing our circumstances, but in changing the way we perceive them. Have you ever heard the saying, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it? This adage encapsulates the essence of reframing, a cognitive tool that empowers us to navigate our life's complexities with resilience. I once participated in a research competition with my teammates and given everything energy, time, even materials. But yet, victory is not in our hands. Failure is something that is most avoided. No one wants to fail, especially in a competition. But if you can reframe that failure, you can take part in the competition again from what you've learned from it before. I returned to the competition the following year with a new strategy and had corrected all the mistakes I made in the previous year. And do you know the result? My team won that competition. See, it depends on how we see our problems. When I was in the age of 10, my mother gave me a book titled Half Full, Half Empty. The book explains to how we see our perspectives on the world by using a glass half filled with water. Is it half full or half empty? The answer, of course, is subjective and dependent on one's perspective. A pessimist might focus on the emptiness, while an optimist would celebrate the fullness. The simple analogy also encapsulates the essence of reframing. Reframing means you choose to focus on the positive aspects rather than the negative one. Do you still remember the soybeans that failed to become tempeh at the beginning? It's a true story I once heard from my mother. The tempeh seller continues to think positively and believe that the failed tempeh will still be sold. She continued to sell her tempeh even until the market was about to close. But suddenly, an old woman approached her and said that she needed failed tempeh to send to her child who was studying out of town. The woman said if she sent well done tempeh, it will already be rotten tempeh when it arrives. Then she bought all her tempeh. From this story, we can learn that whatever happens, we have to think positively and do our best. Come on, whatever your problem is, always look for the positive side and do your best. Change your perspectives on all of your problems. My grandmother once said this, and I'll share it with you. If the situation can't be changed, make peace with it. If you can't do it, you'll be able to feel happy, you'll be healthy, and your mind will be fresh. You'll be able to discover new things you may never thought about before. And maybe, finally, you'll also find a solution to your problem. Reframing is not about denying reality or pretending that problems don't exist. Rather, it's about choosing to focus on the aspect of situation that we can control and influence. By adopting a more positive and optimistic outlook, well, maybe we can turn our lives into the better. That's all I can say for today. Well, thank you very much and see you again.